Good morning, Wigglebits. It is time for a 2-hour Tuesday. I'm going to record this in 2 sessions. One today, one tomorrow. It'll all be out by Tuesday. And this game has been in the making for quite some time. It's been delayed a fair bit, probably due to quality purposes. But I heard there's some problems on PC, but that should be fine. Oh my god. Processing, stability, downloading. Oh my god. Okay, well, since this is loading, there's a few things I need to specify. First of all, harassment will not be tolerated. If you know what's going on, you know exactly what I mean. Harassment will not be tolerated. As always, I am a nobody, so if you want to screech in my comments, you're wasting your time. It's more proactive if you screech at someone larger like the Rad Brad, but don't do that, you dingus. You know what? Anyone who harasses will be screenshotted, and you will be left up there, and the world will see how terrible you are. Alright, let's get started. Oh my god, this is gonna take... Alright, menu reader. Yeah, that needs to be off. That is for... Oh my god, yeah, no, I have trouble reading, so this is gonna rain off. Yeah, I know, wait, so some of you would be like, wait, if you have trouble reading, why not just keep this on? Well, I've been playing, I have never read a game in my life. I always have trouble reading, but I've gotten used to games without the reading. This is remaining off, because I want to remain useful. Color blindness mode off. Toggle aim mode off. Trigger spell cast mode up and off. Off. These are mostly assistants. Control sensitivity, that can be all done. Yeah, all that's fine. Yeah, it's Warner Brothers, I accept. Copyright. Yeah. I hope this music's not copyrighted. Oh, god damn. I know. Do I want to leak my account? What is that, for Twitch? Skip signing up, yes please. Yeah, I know there's a hippogriff drop. I pre-ordered, like a normal person. Let's get this started. Alright, I gotta turn off the lights, reserve power. Girls, I'm turning off. Hey! No. You want down? Okay, there you go. Apologies, I finally got my own cats. Those little 6 to 7 week old rascals. I do like my game. Oh yeah. There's yeah. If I turn this up again, there's probably gonna be some hidden stuff. All right, Hogwarts Legacy. Let's move. I'm not live streaming, so there's no way you can harass me. Ah, frick, dick. That is not good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, I will be right back again. Alright, I am back again. For the third time. I heard this character creator was quite good. I can wear a skirt, I can be a black chick, black guy, white chick, white guy. Huh, I do like it. Do they have anything with facial hair? None of these have facial hair, alright. I totally need facial hair. Jawline. I have a more moderate jawline. Glasses? Yeah, I have glasses. Haircut. Bit more of a messier afro. This game takes place in the mid-1800s. What would be very what the fuck? Yeah, that's more of me. Okay. Yes. Scars. Alright, that'll do it. Yes! Yes! Everything's coming up nicely. I'm not big on this, but I do want to... Unibrow, who in their right mind is going to pick this? Who in their right mind? Unibrows are... They're effing ugly. No one in their right mind is gonna pick a goddamn unibrow. Oh, I love messing around with this. I have no idea what that is.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Let's see. Minimal gameplay changes. A light gameplay challenge. A preferred gameplay challenge. No, we're not gonna do that. First name. Oh, we're totally bringing back Tin. Last name? Ram. Ram. Yes! Which wizard? I am a wizard. Yes. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Alright, let's see if... Alright, everything's going good. Where?
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I
The
take
voice.
so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
My voice.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
He was on edge. And who the hell are you? Warner Brothers Gaming. Oh, this music's totally copyrighted. I'm fine with a copyright claim, but I'm not fine with this video taken down. But it should be fine. There's already a bunch of videos online. Oh my god. Avalanche Studios.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Goblins. I heard goblins.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a globe.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Oh, dragon!
Hang on!
That is a dragon! We got the key! Oh my god, a dragon within the first 10 minutes! Wait, how much? Oh god, did I? No, I did not. Alright, that's not good.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Alright, Q, heal.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Move, alright. WAS and D. Check its sprint. No sprint so far.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me,
Oh,
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
One up on my lap? No? Okay. Let's move!
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Wait, what's do you do?
Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Follow
Miriam
Professor
wanted to
Figure.
understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke
Okay.
of the good it could do.
Okay.
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Alright.
Excellent!
Huh. Oh, enemy. Okay, okay. Let's move, Professor. Ow.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Woo! I can. Woo! 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 Woo!
Your one
Yeah!
is improving
Yeah!
cast.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I got a little roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Wah!
Ah, up there.
Okay.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
I'm gonna fling those little pots. Oh, hello. Hey,
Steady
not on
yourself.
my keyboard, boy. Careful.
Reparo!
My new cat's on my... Ooh, what is that? My little kitten? My little son? My son? I got a cat. Let's move! Woo! Wah!
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Not even 10 minutes in. Alright. What? Barrel. Wah! Wah!
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Let's see what's on the outside. Oh my god, this is awesome. Ooh, that chili I had with cheese is starting to kick in. Oh my god, this is...
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Yeah, he's coming. Hurry up, Professor Fig.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Oh, yeah.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh, I got a mini-map.
Can't.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I shall be right back. Alright, I'm back again for the, 500 time. Alright, here we go again. Where are we, Professor?
Hello?
Oh wow, they're really getting into it. Hey, careful, girl. Careful. Come here, girl. Oh, that's a goblin! Look, my little daughter. It's a goblin.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
The key? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
And they say J.K. Rowling faced some backlash for the depiction of goblins.
After you.
Oh my god,
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Oh my god, Jesus.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Whoa!
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Oh wow, okay. Oh, why? Ah! Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Wow, they're really getting into it. This must be a security feature.
Professor,
Hey, girl.
the
Oh
old
boy,
bag
it's my boy.
It's glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Let's move!
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do we got?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Alright, this
Move
isn't
a bit
yours, this is
closer
mine.
And try again.
Alright. Revelio.
A door.
Hey.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Do I have a limit on Revelio?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos. Alright. Alright, Lumos. Here we go. Yeah! Oh. Yeah, Lumos. Hey, boy, just stay on my lap. Just stay on my lap, boy. You're a good boy. No. Okay, one paw, but no more. My Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, my cat, my 8-month cat really likes the thing. Here, put your paws here. Put your paws here, boy. Come on. What's going on? What's going on, my little kid? Oh, Q, protect! Oh!
Accio! Defecto! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo!
Oh, gotta be careful.
Confringo! Potato! Levioso! Levioso! Protescendo! Exposo!
Oh my god, this is fun.
Descendo! Potato! Deposo!
I'm preparing. Hey! Ah! Wah! 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 Left!
Levioso! Confringo!
I'm having.
Stay close!
Got it. We'll do the back-to-back. I wish I could name.
Protego! Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Hello, what do we have here?
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Coin? Alright. Yeah, no, I'm exploring.
Revelio! Lumos!
Alright, yeah, no, I gotta explore.
Revelio!
Let's move. Hello? Yeah, no, not there yet.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Coin.
Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Okay.
Lumos!
It's all about positioning.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Alright.
I need to align the statues with their reflections. Potato! Stupid one!
Easy. I can. Oh, okay. All right. What was it? Q, strike back. Hold protection to strike combo. There we go. Let's try it. Let's practice this. Let's practice this. Come on. No. Do I press it when they attack? Okay, okay. What was it again? Shit. Reveal the objective to reveal the following. Okay. Oh! I'm trying to get a good... Alright, I gotta figure this out. I'll be right back. Alright, I seem to have got it. So it seems I have to use Stupefy, whatever that spell is, every time they strike the barrier. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, that was this finish off. Oh, great. Not again.
Lumos.
Oh, that is a very quick cooldown.
Revelio.
Don't see anything. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. We're only about half an hour in. Nothing. Let's move up.
Revelio.
What do we got here?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
Hello, my little boy. What are you doing?
But I found this floating above that
What's that?
basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
My cat's looking at
Follow
it.
my lead.
Let's see what's going on, my little kitten.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well.
the path we've created may be impossible to follow.
Not on my
It
computer.
will be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We would all look rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was
Hello, girl.
beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Specham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you've been careful.
Ooh. Hey,
I
boy.
have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Alright, maybe we have enough time to do this sorting ceremony. Do you want up here with your sister? Want up here with your sister? Come on.
Oh, good.
Come on.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
How am I gonna get you up here?
I'm no expert, but that seems more
Oh, there you go.
appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
Now the
They
boy's
need to
on the
know what
lap.
happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh, the boy's going. No, boy, not on my computer. I'm recording at the time. Ah, I missed that. They exchanged looks or something.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
Alright, I'll be right back.
The ceremony's over.
There were
Hello?
complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Alright, just in time. I left that running.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations. I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts. Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it? A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
I am
You do
loyal.
not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
I am very loyal. Hufflepuff. I am very loyal. Yeah, hey, yeah, screw it. Yeah, why not? I'm more of a Slytherin. But, yeah, I'll just go with
Better
what...
be Hufflepuff!
Oh, great. I will be right back again. I'll let this scene play.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused
Oh my god.
in vinegar.
Alright, so after getting distracted
You crack
again...
the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Oh my god, I hope I didn't miss anything important.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I'm curious.
Revelio.
What we got over here? British tea! Oh, hell yeah! Man, there's some serious work at Apple. Oh my god, they can make me cast... What do we got over here? Apple! Oh my god. Gotta move. Oh my god, is everyone gonna bother me? What the hell are these cactuses doing? Alright, I'm back after attending to my little lady girls. Not that one, the cats.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, I was.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
There's a cat.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
I'm actually a bit,
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Someone with a messed up voice like mine.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
That's good, isn't it?
That owl.
Oh, hello.
Hey, girl.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your
owl? No? Okay.
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried. Okay. Yep.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Okay.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright.
This way.
I'm gonna have to look that
The guide
up.
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Revelio.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Yes,
Do keep
Professor.
up.
Yes, Professor.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh my god, there's a few things around.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay. I shall take this. Huh. Your wizarding level challenges. Exploring. Find guide plot pages. Rooms of corridor exploration quests and combat. Alright. Okay. Oh, so it's just a field module.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
So, oh, what are these? Oh, Livelosa. Alright, boy, not on my computer, please. I gotta get up the gun.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Huh. Okay, map. Whoa. Central Hall. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. Can rotate that. Oh! Interesting. My cats are really interested in the game.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Huh, alright.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay. Hey girl, one on my lap. I got
here.
2 pussies on my
Heart
lap.
of the Hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
No, girl, no. No, no, you can call my lap. Good kitty.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible
I gotta record,
to
kitties.
replace the
Run along.
supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you for the coffee. Can you tell me more about the charm classes? I have
What will I learn in
questions.
Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, dark arts.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, I'm gonna call it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love every single one of you. Peace. Hey, Wigglebits. I'm back. And back with Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, let's get started. Professor, what's your face?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was nothing, sir.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright. Learn the basics. There's the Quidditch tournament, the wall. Oh, mini quest. Ah! This response is mini quest. Ah! Oh! Ah!
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, I love this game, Hufflepuff. Quest complete, Hufflepuff. Through there. Can I even go through there? Oh. Oh, okay. Wish I can holster a wand. How can I holster a wand? Let's see. I got... Where the frick this is? Hey! My kitten is on the counter. I wish I could... What the frick? What is that?
Revelio.
Oh, those eyes are freaking me out. Begin! Let's do it! What is this? Oh, defense against the dark arts.
Is that all you've got?
Looks like a sliver.
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
He is
Today
very
we
old.
will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, Livia. Oh, okay. Yep. 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 Yeah. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Alright.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well
Thank you, Professor. Oh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Alright.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Moving up. Moving up.
This will be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy lively duels.
Woo!
Thank all of my
Move it up.
students for this.
Ah! Ah!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I love I'm smirking.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yes, Professor.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Who are you?
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I was never used in the words of combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds interesting.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Protego!
By the entrance. Quest complete. Ah, shit, I dozed off. God damn my short attention span. Reward. Let's do this next.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
How do I activate these again? Damn it, I can't remember how to activate these. That's the
Revelio.
Hold on. What do we got here?
My entire family's been sorted into
Level 2. Wait, what? Level 2 lock. I need more spells. Professor, can I talk to the professor? No. Let's move. Need to go up. Up, up, up. Ooh, that was some lovely ass music. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. Doo 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 doo. Ooh, a bit of frame rate drop, not a problem.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Alright, let's begin. What is this, alchemy? Nope.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Alright, this should be easy.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Alright, this should be easy.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio. Think of this like gobstone. Very good. Stay focused. Excellent control there.
Alright, I get it. Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new... Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Miss Onai is on this side. Ooh.
That is how it's done.
Alright, 10, up next!
Accio.
Ah!
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this.
Alright. Yes! I have an idea! This is like curling. Yeah! Oh.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
Oh, I can't. I'm actually... Alright, let's try something risque. Shit, that's gonna fall off. Damn it!
Keep trying.
I gotta bounce her balls off, and not the... Damn it!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Alright. Ladies first. Alright. I'm gonna bunt your ball off. Oh, not what I had in mind.
Control there.
Alright, we're tied. Alright. Milady, you're up next.
What's this? That is how it's done.
Alright. Fuck!
Well done.
Alright, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Here we go.
Come on, punt it, damn it.
There we go.
I'm in the... Oof, we can do this. No, 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 no! Oh! Damn it!
Happens to the best of us. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Transferred? Huh, interesting.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
You're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright.
new student, aren't you?
Yes, yes. Who are you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Yes, I do.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Never a dull moment. And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it,
Alright, let's take quests. Alright.
magic was Albert
Show me the way, pointy boy. Alright, how do I activate these?
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented sleep powder.
it was Albert Boot.
Potato!
Forgot how to activate that. Alright, let's move.
Revelio.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you...
Which way do I have to go? Oh, down there.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Oh, hello, little kitty. Oh, you can pet the cat! It's so awesome! I wonder. Nope, just a cat. Alright, let's begin the quest.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Hey, little
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Yes.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yes.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Hey, boy. One on my lap. There's no pants, so no scudda.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh, that cat's looking at me. Oh. Oh, okay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah, there you are.
Yes.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Protego! This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio!
What am I supposed to do with that flying page? Oh, okay, I think I get this. Got it! Oh, hello!
Revelio! Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What am I supposed to do, Professor?
Why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Good little kid. Hello, what do we have here? Oh.
What are you up to now?
Levioso. Accio.
How do I get this again?
Lumos.
Alright, where's my main quest? Learn Reparo from Professor Norse. Damn it. I'm supposed to learn Reparo? Alright, well, let's just follow the thing.
The flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Where are you? Oh, there it is.
Accio. Brilliant.
That was easy. Oh, that was easier than expected. Alright, Professor! I have the pages of...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way
What are you
around
looking at,
basic
boy?
charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
New spell learned. Reparo! Reparo!
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Done. I shall take this task. Yes. Oh, hello. What's that? Alright, we gotta do the main quest for a bit. No way.
Revelio.
This hallway is way too... Why is this hallway so... This hallway is way too normal. Something about that hallway is just way too normal.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. You must be eager to have your own thing.
Damn it, I gotta stop clicking.
And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Alright. Looking to go off, my little boy? The boy is looking to get settled. Oh, yes he is. He is settled.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Wonder how far the city is.
I cannot
there
tell
we go.
you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
Oh god, when the cat got up, he clawed my balls a bit.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio.
Is there anything under the bridge?
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year.
Oh, is it?
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh,
I can see that.
I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
You'll get used to it. I grew up around snow. It's like minus 20.
Revelio.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Huh. The hell are these things? Alright, we'll just grab the flies. Thank you.
Protego. Revelio.
Cast Revelio every few minutes. Is that lavender? Yeah, that's lavender.
Look,
neat.
From a forbidden forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriff?
Oh!
Absolutely.
Oh god, girls. The girl's trying to... Yeah, I appreciate you trying to come on my lap, girl, but be careful with those claws.
It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
That's it?
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learned
Mushrooms
in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Lavender! Oh, that smell! I'm trying to cast
I
Revelio.
followed my arrival feeling quite strange.
Mushrooms!
Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring
Mushrooms!
me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Oh, those aren't mushrooms, but I'll take them either way. Not technically mushrooms, but they'll do. Hello, boy. Boy's on my lap again. Moonstone. Interesting. Hey, I saw that.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. Huh? I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
The cat is biting.
Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think
Why are you? Stop it! Hey, stop
I
it!
will say
Hey,
that I have
yeah.
never seen
Hey,
such a skill.
behave. Oh, okay. I shall take those 2 moon crystals.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Revelio. I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Accio.
I shall take that. The cat is chewing on my shirt. I kind of don't know if... Careful, kitty. You don't want to fall over.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The 3 Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at 100.
I've had bubble beer last time I was in
I could not
Florida.
pick a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can
Boy, watch your claws.
When you are finished.
There you go. You want it on my shoulder while I record?
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Yes, yes I will. Open map. Let's see what we got. Oh, neat. Alright, let's see. We got the... let's see. Books and perks. Override, that's the wand. Oh, that's just... Ah! Ah! Boy! Careful! Ah! Shit! Stretched me a bit. A little shit. That's the tone shop. Herbs, potions. Yeah, I got 3 of these to build. Alright, wand shop. Alright, it's just behind me, actually. Yes, it's just over there. This should be it, if I'm not mistaken. Hello? Hello? Ding ding! Ding ding! Woo! What was that?
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Ooh, lovely voice acting.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
What is it, boy?
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
3rd time's the charm?
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it. How intriguing.
This is what it recommends?
Curious indeed.
Redwood. Hard.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
I do like the white. It goes with my hair. Dragons.
What do you think?
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alright. Thank you, Mr. Whatever your name is. Alright, the wand shop is done. I need to head... Alright, wand shop is done. I just need to head... Turn this way, go down, do that. I think this is the right shop.
An inquiring mind.
Yeah, this is the right one.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Alright, I'll take that.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Huh. Don't have the money for anything. Sorry, sir. I already have some sale value, so can't do that. Thank you, sir. Alright, that's done. Alright, I've done that. I need to hit this next and this. So, past one shop left and just straight down. Let's...
Crusader! Revelio!
Oh. That's in the back. I don't think he wants me back there. Oh no, I can go back there. Oh! Okay. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just going back there. Oh! Oh! Interesting. Inventory, gear. Alright, well, we'll do that. Going back. Don't have any... Well, I technically do. Yeah, I like my hat more. What about this? Might as well equip the gloves. Scarf, it's cold out. Locked, need a level. Alright, we're good. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's see. Alright, that's done. I want to go back to the wand shop, see if cast Revelio. We're sort of getting low on time, though, sadly. I'm just gonna... Yeah, not much here. Alright, turn left and go a little right, then... Alright. Go left. Right. Hug the wall. Oh, not what I had in mind. Shit. Alright, not a problem. Yeah!
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Potion.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
All right. Alright, just gotta turn right and go across the bridge. Lock, level 3. Why is that locked?
Revelio.
A few chests in there. Alright, well, what am I supposed to...
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. And this is my shop, the Magic Knee. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Alright, yes please, sir.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Yes.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Alright, well, probably gonna have to call it here. Alright, this has been a good 2-hour Tuesday. Let's go find it. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna attempt to say her name.
You might spell
Alright. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love every single one of you. I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.